welcome back. Hi, Grand Rising. Good morning. As soon as I lit that candle, my air turned on. That was kind of weird. It was simultaneous. If you can hear that in the background, who knows what you can hear? What have you been hearing? What are you up to today? And you know, why are you here? Why are we on this planet? Okay, somebody tell me why we're on the planet. We're gonna figure it out, and it's not gonna be today, but that's what life is all about. And when you're in the energy of the magician, we've been in that energy all night, ever since we woke up. Hi, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the community members, subscribers, the memberships that show up and show us some love. Thank you. I see Ryan down there in the chat. For anybody else that pops in, thank you for the engagement. They are there. Here we go. We'll get into the energy. We have the magician. Oh, yeah. That came out real quick. 10 of Bitcoin, a lot of Virgo, a lot of Mercury energy here, okay? Okay, KK. Here we go, KK. I heard K-Camp. Somebody's cutting somebody off real quick. Somebody is getting ready to travel here. All right, 2 of Wands. Someone is definitely taking action. 9 of Wands. Sagittarius, Aries. What the heck? Does somebody have Mercury and fire? Okay, I can see Mercury and Virgo here. I know where that's at. You could be a Mercury Virgo baby. This is not a Virgo reading, but you could be talking to a Virgo. Hell, it could be a Queen of Cups Virgo. Ladies and gentlemen, for all of you that show up and show out every single time, thank you. To my tappers, my gifters, for those of you that share and repost, and for you trolls back there supporting, thank you for the trolls that support too. I'm not talking about the ones that live underneath the bridge. You already elevated above the bridge, ladies and gentlemen. You could be bridging the gap between your higher self and the realms of the heavens here. My name is Eric. If you're new to my page, well, hi. Oh, excuse me, a little spiritual burp there. Forgive me. 2 minutes and 34 seconds in. The number 9 could definitely be significant for some of you. Ninth house energy. Here we go. I just got all hung up for a minute. Somebody could be feeling like, like you had to hang. Somebody had to hang it up. Somebody hung their jersey up. Pisces, number 9. Are you rocking the number 9? Hey, or is it the number 18? You tell me. That could be someone's favorite number. That could also be a birthday here with this Queen of Cups. 10 of Bitcoin. Someone is leaving a legacy. This is making you very happy. I mean, you're jumping for joy over there. And if this isn't the reading for you, well, you must have completed a cycle with that person. Yep, I heard Miguel. Okay, I heard Carla. Okay, I don't know why I heard Miguel or Carla. I just heard Migos. There could be 3 Migos watching me. You could be dealing with the 3 amigos. Here we go. Yeah, whatever that Migo energy is, I am definitely talking to somebody that has a connection to ATL. Someone could be dealing with an alien. Okay, he's right there in the spaceship watching you from the higher reaches of space. Someone who's dealing with like a Libra. Could be even like a, if someone wants to even something out with you, Libra, Virgo, Queen of Cups. A lot of Pisces energy, a lot of water, a lot of earth. Someone here is tapping into this 10 of Bitcoin energy with the magician. Someone here is getting ready to travel to see a Queen of Cups, or you're a Queen of Cups that is in your bag here, really just moving forward and ticking everything off of the test. This is not a multiple choice test. All you have to do is write in the answers, and whatever answer that you put down for the question, it will be correct. King of Swords wants to show up and visit this Queen of Cups. If you're dealing with like a Gemini, strong reference to air and the moon. Someone's dealing with an air moon sign. Also, this could be an Aquarius sun sign, Aquarius moon with the executive. This person has some type of seniority at a job. This could be like a boss or a higher level figure that wants to come down and have a talk with you. Spirit, come through. What is this? My back just kind of tensed up a little bit there, ladies and gentlemen. That was kind of weird. Welcome in. Hey, what's going on? I see it. Okay, here we go. We got the Fool card coming out. It's like someone here is jumping off the edge, taking a leap of faith. And as you take a leap of faith towards this King of Swords, Queen of Cups, definitely channeling a lot of air here. Someone here could be overthinking. Yep, Knight of Swords. Someone wants to come rushing in. Definitely picking up on like this shaky vibe all of a sudden. What is up, everybody? Hi, Sherry. Hi, Chaos. Hi, Spirit. Medium. Crystal Marie. Hi, welcome in. Hi, Tiff. And we have Ryan at the top. Thank you for being here. We have a KK. That was weird. I said KK earlier. Now there's a KK down there. What's up? Hello. Hello. Did you check the Yep, somebody checked off the box. Somebody could be like checking boxes off here. Hey. Thank you for dropping by to show some love. You're greatly appreciated. You are appreciated. Every single one of you are appreciated. Even the men and women that are silently supporting me in the background that are just waking up. Hi, welcome. Great to have you here. Did I forget somebody? I probably did. I probably forgot a group of people. That's not the collective. Collective, you're receiving this generosity energy here with Taurus. 6 of Bitcoin. Some type of equal give and take comes in with this King of Swords. Whoever you are in this story, ladies and gentlemen, Queen of Cups for sure, King of Swords. Whoever this Queen of Cups is that is in this 10 of Bitcoin energy, I believe this person either has this King of Swords coming towards them or she is going towards this executive in this 9 of Cups energy. This King of Swords could also be coming in to balance something out with this Queen of Cups, 10 of Bitcoin. I am seeing a Virgo energy for sure. At one point, you were dealing with more Taurus energy, 5 of Fiat coin, 6 of Bitcoin. Things are going to balance out in your finances. I feel like for a while here, somebody was too focused on future investments. For the 22 people watching back there, hi, hello, I see 7 likes. Thank you for the 7 likes. 4 of Wands. They're getting ready to celebrate here in this energy, ladies and gentlemen. Whatever this celebration is, this is around your finances. Someone could be coming in with some type of generosity or love here. 6 of Bitcoin, 5 of Fiat coin. I feel like this is going to be a celebration between 2 people in a home. This Queen of Cups here could be a mother or a father. You could be a mother or a father watching me. King of Swords is over here. Venus energy with that 6 of Bitcoin. Taurus, Libra. Virgo is going to be key in this reading. Mercury. Let's just say Virgo, Gemini. Taurus, Libra. Venus, Mercury. We have a King of Bitcoin here. Now this King of Bitcoin wants to fly in. Spirit, why is this? What is that shit? Yep, with illusions. There is some type of an earth energy, could even be like a queen type vibe, that keeps coming in. This could be like an outside energy collective, ladies and gentlemen. People that want to distract, people that want to distort, people that are wrapped up in illusions and don't know which way to go, but they think that the way that I, work through my struggles in life just isn't for them. And I get that. I totally get it. Jesus isn't going to fix it for you neither. Don't forget, the universe, God is who created Jesus. Don't ever forget that. So I don't have to answer to a Bible verse. Thank you very much. Whoever that person is that wants to come around with the Bible verses and, try to push some type of bullshit on you that you just don't really make sense of anymore. That doesn't have anything to do with your spiritual transformation or your connection to God. You're getting ready to receive some type of transformation in your finances here, Taurus. That could also be a significant zodiac sign. Just the energy of Venus. Venus does connect to our finances. It's not all about love just because it's Valentine's Day. Anyway, for those of you that don't really celebrate Valentine's Day because you know the history of Valentine's Day, more than likely you have some type of occult knowledge or some type of higher level esoteric knowledge. You're not running around looking for dozens of roses and some magical prince to pop up on a unicorn that he's never going to pop up on. You are going through the spiritual transformation with ease, and whatever type of love that you are receiving, it's every single day. It's not just on one day. These people love you to death, sir, sir, ma'am. And as your finances transform and you step off into this Venus energy, man, I just started shaking again. Somebody could have an offer that has them a little bit nervous. Ace of Bitcoin. Somebody could be a little bit cold. Somebody might need to go and put their Snuggie on, okay? Brand new offer coming in. Your finances are going through a transformation, and it looks like this King of Swords and this Queen of Cups are getting ready to celebrate something here in the future. Spirit, what is this? Thank you. One card came out. The Hangman. Somebody attempted to have you stuck in the past, ladies and gentlemen. You became enlightened to who you are and why you're actually on this planet. There was some type of an illusionist that keeps wanting to fly into the energy, and it's like, you know what? I'm done juggling back and forth over the thoughts, the finances. I have a brand new offer coming in. You could have somebody from your past that wants to pop out at your party. Somebody wants to pop up at your party for sure. Somebody's watching from Illinois too. I'm picking that up for sure. Page of Wands. Somebody could be calling you from the Midwest. Somebody wants to come in and create something with you here. And this is going to be a good thing for the collective. However you show up in the reading, once again, you could be this King of Swords. This could also be a man that has like some type of an authority at a job, somebody that works in HR. This King of Swords could actually be like the president of a company, the sole owner of an enterprise or some type of an LLC. I feel like this man here dealing with this Queen of Cups, for somebody's story, not everybody, this could also be a mother figure with this Queen of Cups, 10 of Bitcoin, that is coming together with this King of Swords and manifesting some type of generational wealth. This is definitely like more of a financial reading, but more so, there's a lot of love here with Venus, and I do see two people really coming in and celebrating together. There could have been a lot of slowdowns or holdups in the past. Yeah, now I'm picking up the heaviness around the chest. Very strong energy coming through the spirit world. King of Wands just came out with the Ace of Cups. There could be a I heard matters of the heart. Someone could be bouncing back and forth between two different people. Also, somebody here is getting ready to celebrate with two different people. This could be like a husband, wife, some type of a friendship, celebrating with a parent I see as well. King of Wands wants to come through and offer some type of love. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Also, I do see a King of Cups and a Queen of Cups here together that are manifesting something. And we have this King of Swords here that is coming in and showing some type of love, some type of generosity, some type of... someone wants to extend their hand. Someone could have married into a business or something of that nature. Let's just say hypothetically, you and your partner, you've known each other for a very long time. There could have been some darkness that you and your person went through. Definitely some shadow work. If you are currently in a relationship or a marriage, I feel like there's a couple here that did some like some marriage counseling or something of that sort. Just because I say couple, that doesn't mean that you have to be romantic with someone. You could still be in a relationship or what they would call a union spiritually, simply being around people or simply being friends with another person. I know some people don't want to hear that because it's not about their romantic love story and blah, 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 blah. This reading isn't for everybody. Someone here is definitely releasing something very dark. We have the moon with the devil. There is some type of deception, okay? Why the deception energy all of a sudden? I feel like this couple, they worked really hard to release these addictions or these chains, whatever healing work that you have been doing. The Star card came out. This is getting ready to bubble for you. I heard bubble bath. I also heard bubbly. Somebody could be celebrating over a glass of champagne or bubbly. Someone could just be feeling very bubbly and very happy today, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And the more happy, bubbly people that come in and say hello, it definitely helps reciprocate the energy and, yeah, balances the scales. Picking up on a lot of heavy vibes. Okay, ever since I pulled out this Ace of Cups, I feel like somebody's stomach just sank. Somebody could be upset because you have found a new love, or you are loving yourself in a way that you never have before, and you don't need some picture of whoever on the wall to love you. Okay, you don't need somebody around you constantly 24/7 to be happy or be in a good mood with yourself. You don't need just extra energies around. And collective community, I want to thank you for dropping by. Whatever it is that I'm feeling outside of this reading, just very needy. Someone could be dealing with a needy man or a needy woman. You could have divorced a needy man or a needy woman. Maybe you're just not into all these cheesy ass holidays and shit like that, and maybe he kept trying to be extra cheesy with you, and you're like, you know what? I don't celebrate this shit. I don't need roses and pink underwear to be happy, motherfucker. I need you to grow up and be a motherfucking man and quit doing slime ball ass shit on the Lolo. Maybe that's what I'm picking up here for a couple people. You're standing up in your power, King of Wands, King of Swords, whoever I'm speaking to. There's two people coming together that are going to be celebrating, and it looks like somebody's going to be celebrating the paper. Somebody's going to be celebrating the cheese, the fetty, the green, the guap, the racks, the stacks. I heard stacks on deck. Man, somebody is in their head about what you got going on in life, honey. That shit ain't got nothing to do with the karmic energy. Spirit come through. Ace of Bitcoin is already here. You sacrifice so much to get to the point where you're at. And a lot of people in this world, they're just not willing to sacrifice the things that they need to in order to have this freedom or this connection to spirit. A lot of people, they get stuck at the doors of the church and they become a slave to the church. Literally a slave. Some people in this energy, they become a slave to love, and that's one thing you don't want to be a slave to. And when you're a slave to loving a false entity or a false organization, even if it's not a church, it could be some type of a coven, some type of group where it's just not a high vibration. I'm picking up on somebody that attends a club full of demons, okay? Somebody's upset about love. Somebody's ex-husband, ex-wife is getting ready to receive the Ace of Cups. Somebody is upset because their whatever belief system didn't work out for you. Someone here could be very traditional, but the way that you think, the way that you operate, the way that you connect to spirit is not traditional, okay? You want what every single other person in the world wants. You want a happy wife. You want a happy life. You just want like the norm, okay? Grand Rising, I see you down there, honey. And with the norm, you don't really need like a whole lot of extra. Somebody released or got, I don't want to say got rid of. Maybe she did. Maybe she got rid of his old ass. And, when she got rid of him, she brought in some type of new spiritual freedom that is just elevating her mind, her soul, her heart, her body to a higher level. And it's also creating some type of increase in her finances, bringing her out of this 5 of fiat coin. This could also be a couple that struck some type of gold here. It could be digital gold as well. Doesn't have to be. Keep in mind, someone here is going through a major spiritual transformation, and this is creating a transformation in your finances. What you have the ability to do in your everyday life by you sacrificing the heartbreak. 3 of Swords, Libra energy. Hi, what's up, everybody? Can we get some more engagement going? I see 45 people watching, 19 likes. That must be my community members. Yep, I just picked up a sinus issue, very strong. Yes, I do have allergies. Yes, men and women do have sinus issues. That could confirm something here. Also, I feel like somebody that's watching me right now, you're like a fucking virus or some shit back there. You just keep attempting to infect my soul, my spirit, and your virus isn't powerful enough to infect me or the collective. So if you could just fuck off for a little bit longer and quit watching me for the rest of your life for that cyber stalker back there, I'm not giving you any energy. I just stole that shit from you. I called your bitch ass out. Whatever you got to say in my chat that's relevant, I'll read it. I'll check it out. Yup, Light Bear, holy trap, baby. I heard holy fucking moly. Carrie, thank you for the backup. Thank you for the support, man. Somebody is stuck in the fucking clouds. Three of Cups. There is a big old celebration at store with the community. Aquarius energy, Cancer could be significant. There is some devilish type of lady that keeps flying around on a broom, stalking you. She could have a picture of a broom on her profile, okay? It could be a fake account with just a broomstick on it that looks like a big old fat you know what. Six of Wands, you have a public victory coming in, ladies and gentlemen. What I'm actually seeing here is Leo, Cancer. Someone's dealing with a mother, father that you, man, somebody could have been sacrificing animals in their fucking basement again. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Yeshua, please come down here and help me fucking fight off this demon that keeps trying to grab a hold of you while you're having that victory. Listen here, Sonny Jim. Whatever you cut off, whatever heartbreak you let go of, somebody could have been having sex with the devil. For sure. You cut off some type of devilish shit. Yup. I heard Susan. No offense. If your name's Susan... Yup, I heard Shannon, Susan. That doesn't have to be the demon's name. That could be your name. You're definitely transitioning away so that way you can receive this success here. Six of Swords, Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Somebody could be seeing 666 everywhere and think it's evil. It's not evil. It's a number 9. Okay, somebody's born on the 9th, 18th, to the 27th. Someone here is getting ready to celebrate with a mother or a father. If you're not a mother or a father, well, you could be celebrating with your own mother, father, okay? If you don't have children. If you're a single, I heard single parent home, single family home. Carrie, I love it when you send me Aussie dollars. Thank you. 3 of Bitcoin. Capricorn, whatever happened back in January, right between the 1st and the 3rd. Somebody got paid on the 1st or the 3rd, and they got the fuck up out of there. Trust your instincts. If you're waiting for the 1st and the 3rd to come up, like let's just say you're getting ready to run away from somebody at the beginning of March, make sure you're not running away from something good. Make sure you're not letting go of the man or the woman that is going to be there for you for eternity, okay? Don't be listening to the demons and going and fucking up your marriage, okay, everybody? It's Valentine's Day. Don't get caught up over there at the flower shop, neither. I heard I'll take you to the candy shop. Give you it. Oh, my God. Cancer. What is this? Someone's dealing with a Cancer sun sign that's getting ready to have a victory as well. The Hierophant came out reversed. Somebody is definitely letting go of a marriage and receiving some type of, I heard safe passage. I heard Connecticut. Yeah, from Connecticut to the Carolinas. Whoever's in the Connecticut area watching me, somebody's name could be Carolina. Someone's name could be Cece watching me. You're tapped in with this creator energy. Okay, Cece, that's a big oh yes. And whatever spiritual transformation that you went through, sir, no wonder you're having the type of success that you are. Someone is having public success. Someone is being lifted up or hoisted up by their ancestors. I am definitely speaking to an African American man or an African American woman here as well. No offense for the the Caucasian, Asian, Latino groups that do watch me. Culture is yep. I heard counterculture. Somebody encountered a man or a woman that came from outer fucking space, dude. I'm not bullshitting. Somebody is out of this world. Whatever you wish for with this Queen of Cups, whatever you say to the universe, as long as it's not some fucking evil, twisted, sick shit, I mean, some of us have a sick and twisted mind here. You've seen some sick shit in your lifetime, and it lets you... Man, this pain in my back has been bothering me for like the past 10 minutes. Like, I'll go to say something, I'll get this sharp pain in my back. It's like a muscle spasm almost. I could be channeling someone that's having a muscle spasm, or you could be dealing with some, oh baby, somebody want somebody could be dealing with the shoulder issues. Oh, somebody could be dealing with a masseuse. You know, it is Valentine's Day, and she does make you happy. He makes you happy. Somebody needs to go within about a king of Bitcoin. I feel like somebody made some type of a mistake in the past. You're receiving the divine. Man, somebody got a divine coochie. Someone here is receiving a divine clarity. Man, I just heard. God dang it, Eric. Why do I channel this shit sometimes? Okay, listen here, divine, whoever you are. You could be in this golden energy, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups. Man, somebody is dealing with a sexy ass water sign, or you're just in this water sign energy and just full of love and light and all types of crazy shit. Somebody's eating like shrimp, like a shrimp platter or something like that too. I see a woman and a man. I see a man too. That could be a waiter. Somebody could be feeding someone shrimp. Hell, you could be feeding your man shrimp. Who knows, man? 8 of Wands. Somebody is definitely getting ready to call you. Could be a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. This could happen very quick. Whatever changes, whatever metamorphosis, whatever Mighty Morphin Power Ranger energy that you popped off, man, somebody is getting ready to pop some shit off. Somebody's getting ready to set some shit off. That's what I just picked up. Yep. Somebody could be bumping some old ATL music. Stand up. Yep, I just heard T.I. in my head. Definitely ATL. Yep, ATL. Alberto. Yep, someone here needs to check their chart. Someone here definitely needs to check their 6th house. You are connecting to this God energy, okay, Virgo? You are finding courage to chart a new course. The number 3, the number 7 will definitely be significant here. Power of the number 1, Leo energy with that number 1 as well. You found some type of courage to get your ass up and talk to God. Somebody was living out in the dump. Somebody could have been living outside for a while and, you know, reconnected with God or something like that. We have Adam here as well. You're some type of a legend. I saw the legend card come out. It was displayed. Someone here is getting ready to travel to retrieve a piece of art. Someone's name could be Arthur or Artemis. I heard Optimus. Someone here is definitely dealing with a Decepticon energy that attempted to steer you off of the highway. If you ever had a paranormal experience where you were driving at like a high rate of speed and something, literally, you don't know what it was. It wasn't a person. It wasn't you when you were intoxicated or under the influence. Something literally attempted to pull you from the road or send you down the wrong road. That's going to be significant here as well. Somebody is letting go of a very someone here was connected to some type of culture. You could have been connected to this culture for many years. Whatever this culture is, you have seen some type of light in your life. Someone here is receiving guidance from their higher self, from God, from the heavens. Yup, and this is going to speed up for you wherever you were feeling stuck at with this hangman energy. Pisces, Sagittarius, definitely things speed up with communication. There's going to be some type of an ending. There was a betrayal. There was something hidden in the past with your gifts, with your communication skills. There's also something hidden that took place on a highway. Gemini energy. There was some type of an ending that took place on a highway. A betrayal. Gemini energy, Pisces energy. Definitely something hidden with a betrayal or an ending. I'm hearing shit slamming everywhere out there. Somebody could be slamming on the side of a wall. Somebody could have slammed into a curb, excuse me. I see 50 people watching, 25 likes. Could we get every single person that's watching back there to engage? It must be interesting for that many people to stop and watch for this amount of time, or it's just not for you. That's cool. You know, put some engagement on it if it is for you. That is appreciated. You're definitely tapping into this high refined energy here, and as you travel, someone here is going to have some type of a divine revelation or some type of a download about what took place on a highway in regards to a Pisces or a Gemini type vibe. There was something hidden with a betrayal, some type of an ending. Definitely somebody could have been got. Somebody could have got on the highway. Somebody could have did like a bump and run here as well, where you like bump into a car on a highway and then they pull over and all of a sudden somebody's lights go out and there's some type of a theft. Courage is here. God is here. Someone was protected while they were almost not my coffee over. Well, they were everything that I say in a reading, I say it for a reason. Someone is being protected as they travel. Someone here is communicating on the road. Someone here is talking on a hands-free to someone, to some type of a higher level structure or a higher level figure. Someone here is definitely in this tempered energy, and as you receive your reward at the Eight of Pentacles back here at the start, we saw the eight. Yep, I heard. Yep, Cosmonaut. You're getting ready to receive some type of justice here. Venus energy. There's going to be some type of balance after a betrayal. You're being guided to balance things out. Masculine, feminine energy. Someone here could have been stuck for a long time due to something that they believed in. Someone could have been giving offerings to some type of a deity in the past that they were not supposed to work with. Someone here attempted to send some type of a low vibrational deity towards me or you, collective. 10 of Wands. Someone wanted you to be stressed. There's no reason for you to be stressed. You're in this warrior energy moving forward. Knight of Wands. You have a victory coming in the future. That's what I have for you. Continue to stay passionate about your beliefs, about your goals. You are definitely tuned in with this higher level communication. Sagittarius, Leo. This is like a Virgo, Mercury type vibe here. Mercury, Gemini type vibe. Someone here is upset because I don't want to communicate in their language or something like that. Someone here could be upset at me because I don't give you every single answer. I'm not supposed to. God won't allow it. Somebody needs to go talk to God about their issues. I am not your issue, okay? She's not your issue. Whoever's on the highway screaming at you, screaming at me, they need to scream at God. Quit screaming at me. Quit trying to scream at the universe about shit the universe doesn't give a fuck about. Collective community. You leave out of this reading in the magician energy. That's right where we started at. Continue to manifest, continue to grow, continue to elevate. Saturn energy coming through with this world card as well. You know, Saturn is in the zodiac sign of Aries. You're going to see a lot of big changes everywhere across the planet. Even on this page, you're going to see some changes. So I know. I've been saying that for years. It took me courage to, get up here and say it, right? Gold medalist. I heard a gold medalist. Somebody's tribal roots. Tribal. What is that? What is that, a group? Yeah, somebody here has a lot of rubber bands. Somebody here could be counting, just, raking it up, baby, rake it up. Thank you for the community members that dropped by. I hope that this was insightful for you. Also, I see radio at the bottom of the Oracle messages here. Someone is definitely tuning in through their clairaudience. Stefan is going to be significant again. The name Stevens, DeMarcus or Marco. I just heard the name Marco, very, very strong. Somebody could definitely be rocking the polo. Also, somebody could be playing Marco Polo with the fucking devil. And I don't need that energy over here. My family doesn't need it. My community members, the collective, they don't need it. If you're over here in some type of devil energy, you need to take your ass over there to a synagogue or a church and get baptized and heal that shit the fuck up. Some shit like that. You need to have a shaman come visit your home and do some type of a ritual over your body or over your vessel. For those of you that are back there drunk, intoxicated because you just got out of the bar and you want to know what your lover's doing on Valentine's Day, you better go find a love, Rita. Some Valentine's Day lady, okay? Sorry about your luck, but Valentine's Day is a fake fucking holiday. It's all fake love. It's a bunch of shit to steal your... That's what it's designed for. It's designed to take your money and get people in trouble. It always does. And, it's nice to have love, but you can receive that every day. It doesn't have to be February the 14th. You dig what I'm saying? You know why this is a special day for me? It will be 3 years ago. It could have even been four. I think it's 3 years ago today that I was exonerated or had my case dismissed, where I was wrongfully under trial for attempted assault on a police officer, where I was nearly killed by a police officer. I was nearly shot for nothing. I got that case thrown out of court 3 years ago today. I'll have to look at the date on the docket. I think it was 3 years ago today. It could be four. It's three. I thought it was two for a minute, but I really try not to think about that day. And that city cop no longer has a job with our local city police department. He was fired before I even made it to my to my court date. Other than that, literally, he was fired before I even made it to court. Before I even got paperwork in the mail, he was let go from the force. And if you've seen the body cam footage, oh my God. Anyway, with that being said, I am very humble for where I'm at in life today. I am grateful for where I'm at, and I am thankful to the universe, to God, to Source, to Yahweh, as some say, for everything that I had before me. And there's a lot of people back there that aren't thankful for a goddamn thing. Some of y'all back there just cyber stalking me, being funny in my energy. Yahweh, God, Allah. You can call it Allah too if you want. Some people say Jesus. I don't know why y'all worshiping Jesus like that. Y'all should worship the universe, God, Source. That's who created Jesus. There's a bunch of people back there. God doesn't have anything for you. Okay? That's what I'm going to say to you. And I mean that shit. You cyber stalkers that are on the internet daily fucking around on these pages, fucking around on her page, my page, anybody's page. Go look at that story on my live post, on my YouTube post. You people are about to get the flux, so keep stalking my page. I advise you don't. If you're collective, if your community, drop in and say something. Put a little bit of love on it, give it some engagement, and let us know that you're not committing crimes while I'm live reading my tarot cards. I'm not here to call 911 on anybody. Most people call 911 on their damn self. So I ain't got shit to do with that one. That could be somebody's birthday too, 9/11. Ooh, that's a Virgo birthday. I dated a woman born on 9/11. I'm born on 9/7. Judgment's here. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. You know what that means when judgment comes out, and I'm talking about cyber stalkers that are lurking in the background. Y'all got put under judgment. Flat the fuck out. Now you got to go deal with Pluto, with Hades. And you know who Hades has, go look. Go story the study of Hades. Go read about Pluto. You might read about me too, okay? Someone here has a strong connection to the planet of death and destruction, okay? Someone here has a connection to the planet of power and mystery. I could be speaking to a Scorpio that's tapped in with this Pluto energy. I could also be speaking to an Aries. I also see some judgment coming down over somebody's head right there at the beginning of Aries season, right around March 31st, April 1st through like the 5th. We're going to say March 31st through April 7th. Somebody is going to get spanked. Literally, when I say spanked by the universe. Now, collective, you could be over there just giving yourself a little spank, and that's about all you need to get up and get jiggy and receive this energy. You know how to take a look at yourself. Stay out of your head. Continue to speak the truth, Aquarius. Things are in motion for you. Aries season will be significant with that judgment energy. And you receive justice. There's that Bitcoin cafe. You did it, baby. You did it. Venus energy coming your way. Nothing but love. Have a great start to your day, ladies and gentlemen. If you see any strange things taking place around you, you see any type of paranormal activity, it's not always a bad thing if it's paranormal. If you see any type of demonic possessions taking place, well, they're going on every day in America. And if you just go on some of those channels where people be reviewing different shit and looking at them different videos, you could definitely see some men and women that are becoming possessed. From time to time, I'll watch some of these traffic stop videos because I was involved in a nearly fatal traffic stop myself. So I really feel for people that go through that shit and it's unlawful. For real, for real. I know what that shit does to a man or a woman psychologically. And I was actually just talking about that story down in Detroit where that African American woman, she was shot 6 times by a Detroit police officer. And I won't say too much more about it. You can look it up. It's definitely on the internet. And, I feel for that woman and her children. There's definitely going to be justice. And that was actually a key theme on that video was justice. But overall, there's going to be justice in all of our situations. If you're dealing with some type of a demon or some type of an evil man or an evil woman in your life, I advise that you distance yourself, do what you got to do to block out that energy, continue to protect your loved ones, continue to protect your family. You know what I'm saying? Pray for your loved one, pray for your family, and give it up to your higher self. Give it up to the universe, to that thing that we call God. And quit relying on these different Bible translations and these different theologians that are all over the internet trying to shove some shit down your throat that's been washed up since 1960 when fucking Pope John Paul was in fucking office or whatever. You know what I'm saying, man? I ain't got no time for it. The story of the Christ, I'm not here to debacle or debate over it. I see a lot of people doing that nowadays too, especially over on TikTok. There's a lot of people arguing over what's wrong and what's right. And I think a lot of people just need to get in tune with God, with source, with the universe, and quit debating over history lessons. Most of you people don't even know history that try to debate over the shit anyway. So it really boggles my mind. And justice is coming in for the people that are old news, part of history, whatever it is. What's black and white and red all over, ladies and gentlemen? A fucking newspaper, okay? The illusions, you're not reading no newspaper. You can see things for what they are, and you don't need a man or a woman that's passed over to necessarily hold your hand. But the men and women that are passed over, that hold your hand and guide you, they are very powerful deities, powerful beings, and they have given you the ability to tap into this justice energy. This is good karma coming your way, good fortune, good favor, love from the planet Venus. The Justice card is definitely Taurus Libra will be significant. Check your 2nd house, check your 7th house. 7th house is definitely the house of relationships. It is the house of networking. When I say relationships, that doesn't necessarily mean romance. Someone needs to check their 10th house as well. If you want me to rattle off some of my placements, I could. Some of those placements, I have air in those houses myself. If you're not an air sign watching me, you are an air sign, dealing with an air sign. Someone is getting ready to communicate to you about this Ace of Wands, something about a new project. I'm out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Wherever you felt the slowdowns, wherever you felt that Saturn energy really pulling on you, stopping you in your tracks, that was for you to learn some type of a lesson and have the chance to recalibrate your senses here. I also see a man doing a lot of push-ups right now. Somebody could be watching me from a jail, or you're involved with a man or a woman that is into some type of physical education. Somebody could be dealing with a physical fitness coach or some type of a life coach. Have a good one, y'all. Have a great day. Grand